I thought it would be interesting for both of us to go through these screenshots together and talk about them.
Can you explain it to me? Explain why I'm here waiting for you when we should already be hanging out.
I don't have an explanation.
Do you just not want to be near me?
That's not it.
You want to be around her.
Sorry.
We have plans though, Destiny.
I am coming.
You're completely putting me last.
Not trying to.
We aren't going to have time for me to do anything. I don't remember how she met these people, for one. And I don't know if that, like, I know that that's their names, but like, I mean, I don't know. She was talking to a girl named, and then another person. I don't remember like their pronouns or anything. They just went by. That's all I know. But okay, so I don't know if she was in a relationship with anybody or if she was single or like what was going on with that. I just know that like they talked a lot, and this was after me and her broke up. Like this was very quickly after me and her broke up. So that's why I didn't understand why when I did go out hang out with Dana, like what was the big deal? Why weren't you talking to one of these people? Because she was talking to these people right after we broke up.
Of course, I mean that's just what she does every time.
Literally.
Her main one was Danielle. I mean, she was in love with this girl. Danielle has been with her current partner for, from my understanding, a decade, at least. But they are not married. This was when I started to realize that Amberlynn does not care if someone's in a pre-existing relationship already. If she likes you and she thinks you're attractive and you say the right combination of words, she's going. Amberlynn also apparently gave this girl money. She has never met Danielle or Abby in real life, or Erica.
Like
I don't remember like how they met or like really anything about her. I just remember that she was talking to this person. But this is juicy. Okay. Was married and also in a relationship with like an older woman.
I didn't share anything else besides the fact that she was married because that obviously affected me greatly. And I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and tell half truths. Like I'm just going to say what it is, even if it makes me look bad. And I'm really anxious. I don't even know if I fully believe that it started as a troll. I don't know. Maybe it did, but the fact is, Erica fell in love with me. Erica was going to move in with me, and she is downplaying everything that happened, especially after February 14th when she asked me to be her girlfriend.
And I was like, if I were you, I wouldn't get in that mess because that just sounds like a big mess. Like you're just this other woman to this married person. Like leave that alone.
This is where I'm in the wrong. I stayed with Erica when she said that she was in a marriage and that her wife would feel betrayed if she found out. I stayed with her. And I stayed with her. I'm not going to make excuses. I know I'm a shitty person. I know I'm fucked up. I know I'm all those things. And I take full fucking accountability, 1,000,000,000%. And every day I felt like shit because of it. Every day. But I was like so twisted in my brain. Like you guys have no idea. Like Erica firmly made me believe that she was in an unhappy marriage.
But she didn't. And I know that they were having, like phone stuff. I know they were doing that. And she was doing that with like blank and blank literally won't help me with shit. I feel like I am trapped. It is scary as F.
Because you aren't the responsibility, and you're not mine either. I can't be running you around all the time after this week. I'm done for a while. You'll have to figure it out for yourself.
So you won't be taking me grocery shopping at all after this week? Can you imagine if this was the other way around?
Amberlynn, you're 26 years old. Act like it.
If Becky's family member has her baby this week, we aren't hanging out this weekend. I'm just hoping she doesn't have her baby yet. I'm seriously so effing sad.
That is so awful that she was not wanting my great nephew to be born.
Literally, because it was, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
like
freaking crazy.
That's so offensive, though. Like, why would you, like, I don't know how far along she was, but why would you want her to take longer to have a baby? Like, that's miserable.
I know. He was already overdue anyway.
That was a whole thing. And so, like, we kept being on the fence about it because I was like, I mean, we could go hang out with them. And it was New Year's, and it was the first New Year's, like, since my mom had passed. And
right.
I'm glad that we ended up going to JC's. Like, not that I didn't want to hang out with y'all, but I mean, Amberlynn's not the greatest person to be around. So she's been having just a really hard day since it's Mindy's birthday. If she decides she wants to go home, then that's okay with me. Whatever keeps her happy today, really.
But I wish Destiny would be a bit more upfront about her feelings and thoughts.
Yeah, I get that.
Just let Destiny know we love her. I had a hard time on my mom's birthday, too. And if y'all decide to come, I'll cook dinner.
Or we can order something to eat, LOL. It's literally the 31st. I want to pig out. Okay, I'm going to be honest. We want you both here. I just got done bawling my eyes out because I'm scared for my health. I'm so sad. I need you guys. I need to laugh. I need to have fun. Please come.
So welcome to the first video of 2021. So we're gonna do a little talking. I know you guys are probably like, really, the first video is a mukbang? I'm going to explain why. And I don't know if you guys know this, I'm a year older since you guys last saw me. I am 30. When I was a teenager, I always thought being 30 years old is gonna be so, whoa, old, blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you, I still feel that way. Like, oh my God, being 30 is so old. But I don't feel 30. Should I text my ex? Yeah, fuck it. Let's all text an ex right now. Only if you're single. Only if you're single. Okay, I'm gonna text an ex. Hold on. You don't know which one. What should I say? Wait, what should I say? It's time for dares. What should I say? Who should I text and what should I say? There's people that are off limits. Angle bear. I think I'm crashing out. Sorry. I just had a moment. I don't have a lazy eye. God, what else is wrong with me? Thinking of Tommy. Oh my God, this can't be real. I mean, I'd rather feel 17 than feel like 80. Like, nothing against 80-year-olds, but I don't want to feel old, you know? I want to feel young for as long as I possibly can. That's just me, though. I saw a diabetes commercial today that was really sad. I was like, damn, that's me with the haters. Oh my God, I look like I'm 93 years old. I just looked in the camera. I can't do this anymore. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. Because when I think of 2020, it's surrounded by horrible things that happened. But I do want to end this video by talking about the positive things that happened. I got to move with my girlfriend to a place that we both love, and we have made our home, and it has made our relationship stronger.
As for decorating, Amber told me before we moved into the apartment that when we got our own place, she would be the one to decorate everything, and that I wouldn't have a say in any of that. When I asked why not, she said, well, Destiny never cared that I decorated. I think the only reason I was allowed to decorate the guest room was because that's where all my belongings went anyway. I know she didn't like my style, but she never asked for my opinion or found out what kind of decorations I would like anyway.
Another good thing is, you know, like I said, sometimes bad things bring out good. I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had a hysterectomy. I can no longer have children. Obviously, we don't know if the cancer has spread, but right now, obviously, I'm in remission, and you guys, I wish I was joking when I tell you this, but the freaking CT scan weight limit was my exact weight, so they didn't want to like have me do it. So they're calling my doctor on Monday, and I'm gonna have to do it at a different place, but I just literally cannot believe that. Like, I'm so, I get it, it's my fault, but like, wow. I really just want to figure out like what's going on, but it's whatever. I'm hoping that we can continue to say that when it comes to like COVID and everything that happened in 2020. I hope that we can look back and be like, that was a hard year, but look at where we're at now. I really hope that that can happen. What's wrong? I can't say. I'm just hurting. It's like, why everything at one time? You know? Why everything at once? Why can't it just be like, you know what? Fuck it. All of it at once. All of it at once. So that I can heal and just improve. All of it at once. Because if I can make it past all this fucking bullshit, then like, I've been able to make it past so many fucking bullshits in my life. This is just another bullshit. That's all it is. Least favorite, super easy, Charlie Gold. And if I have to explain why, then I just ain't got the time. I ain't got the time.
Yo, chow, this P. I'm uptown right now. I'm on my way to the West Bank to put a twist on this thing, you heard? Oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah, oh, oh yeah. Now I don't mean to sound rude, maybe I hurt or nothing. I want an independent woman if she working with something. I want a slim fine woman with some twerk with her. See, it got a lot, but I can work with her. Want a big fine woman with some pop, 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 with some twerk, twerk, with some pop, 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 with some twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop, twerk, pop, pop. Bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down. Turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, turn around and stick your booty out, stick your booty out, bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 bounce your booty up and down, 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 up and down. See, it got a lot, but I can work with her. Now 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 work with her. See, it got a lot, but I can work with her. Now 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 work with her. Walk with it. Now work. 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 Your booty out. Now work. Walk with it. 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 Now work. Walk with it.
Hello, guys. Hello. To anyone watching in real time, thank you. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you. And to my mas, always here holding me the fuck down, I appreciate you so much. Guys, it's time that we go over some of these clips from Destiny and Beck's collab, because baby, Amberlynn, during her stream that she did like in the middle of the night for me, addressing some of this, she wanted to point out that these messages, for most of them, were from years ago. True. But the problem is the behavior didn't change. That's why it's nice to see these things come up. And these are what we call receipts, by the way. Her words, because her behavior hasn't really changed. That's why I could clock it with certain content, especially that mukbang that we're gonna go over, because there's a couple of things in the mukbang that didn't age well. But more importantly, the reason I wanted to bring up that mukbang, first, I want to make sure I give credit to the proper viewer. Val Gal is the one who actually pointed out on Twitter that this mukbang is what Amberlynn was filming around the time that she was pretty much pressuring Destiny and Dana to spend New Year's with her because she wanted to pig out. She was so scared for her health and all these things. Imagine messaging that while pigging out on all that food, worried about her health and all the... Keep in mind, Destiny was struggling because this would have been her first New Year's without her mother, who recently passed. I will never understand how Amberlynn always finds a way to make something about her or expects to be a priority. It is weird. And she's still like this, mind you. I want to make sure I say thank you to Jordy. Jordy's cluster of people, thank you for the gifted memberships. I did thank you in chat, but I want to say thank you once again. And Valeria, thank you so much for the super sticker. For those who don't know, I mentioned it in the stream yesterday. I turned off super chat. Nothing's wrong with my channel. I turned off super chats for this stream just because I wanted to do better with focusing on people who also are commenting without the super chats, because I always run behind. I run my mouth, as you can see. I always run my mouth, and then I'm trying to catch up with super chats because obviously you're sending your hard-earned money, so I want to address it, but then I miss a lot of people in chat. So I figured here and there, let me just turn off super chats so I could just focus on completely non-super chat comments, and the only thing you can send is either super stickers, gift a membership, or join my membership. If you want to support that way, cool, but I get a lot of support, so I just turned super chats off for the stream. So I just wanted to make sure I could do that. Let me see. Fed Up Kermit, thank you so much for joining the Gold Cluster, boo. Just Jamie, that crying about her health while Destiny was mourning her mother's death. That, the way Amberlynn was able to make that about her was crazy. Mind you, Dana spelled it out to her. We're going to go over this. Dana spelled it out to her. And just to be able to look at what she was filming at the time, when like leading up to those messages, it's just like, one of the beautiful things about Amberlynn, especially when it comes to these messages coming out, I know there's some opinions like, oh, what does it matter? These messages are from years ago. No. One of the reasons it matters, because we could do something like we're doing today, being able to go back to see when she was sending those very selfish and entitled messages, to see what she was filming or uploading to the internet at the time. Because Amberlynn has a very, very long digital footprint online. And it was that simple. Someone looked it up, cross-referenced the dates, and now we have today's stream. It's that simple. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Amanda. I know that's right. Hold on. You're okay, Amanda. Thank you. Listening to you while I work on my novel the way I do when writing essays in college. I know that's right. I know that's right. You better get to writing, boo. And if you don't mind, when you're done with the novel, let me know. I just love hearing people's achievements. I'm just one of those people. It encourages me. So writing a whole novel, okay. I love that. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Golden Gains. Amberlynn, first of all, I didn't even watch Salty Crab's video yet. I know, my bad. But Amber has already responded. Interesting. Oh, you know what? You're probably talking about Amber's video from yesterday. The way I did not watch that. Either way, we're going to be here again tomorrow. I have to figure out tomorrow's stream, and chances are because Amber's comeback video will be on Monday, so we'll probably be here Monday too. It's the way that everybody's keeping me so busy. Like I'm grateful, but also like chill. Like give me a second. Blue Pot, thank you so much for the gifted membership. New member, I hope you enjoy. And again, for anyone cluster and above, you have access to the Discord. You have access to the Discord. Let me see. Give me one moment. Let me see. Hey, Beck Boo. You know I got thoughts, honey. You know I got thoughts. Speaking of that, let me get right into it. Tiff, thank you, boo. Thank you. Oh, actually, let me tell y'all what I used today. I used the Pat McGrath, the Mothership 5 palette. Hold on. I usually, first of all, Pat McGrath, baby, she always delivers. But I use the Mother 5. Yeah, why am I thinking about it? It's literally here. Mothership 5 palette. Oh, wait. And the main color I used was this one here. I don't think it's doing it justice, but it's this here. It's like a greenish, bluish, yellowish. I don't know if it's really coming off on camera like it's supposed to, but I use that and I use the brown. Hold on. The brown here too. But I love this palette. The pigments are there. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I always tell people because I know they're a bit on the pricier side. Catch one of those VIB sales if you can, but they are actually worth the money. Pat McGrath put her foot in her products, in my opinion. But yeah, I love Pat McGrath stuff. You know what's so crazy? I haven't used Pat McGrath like complexion stuff, which is probably odd to say out loud because I love Pat McGrath, but I've never used her complexion stuff. I literally just have like her palettes. So yeah. Oh, and let me let me remember. Congratulations are in order. Beck, congratulations on 100K subscribers. Congratulations, boo. It looks good on you, honey. I completely forgot because you just hit it like a few days ago. Can we get some love in the chat for Beck who hit 100K subscribers? And guess what? They didn't have to do some sub for sub bullshit or completely become a train wreck on the internet. Just saying. But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let me see. Where is it? First, we're gonna go over some of the collab between Beck and Destiny, and then it's gonna tie into the mukbang. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Be interesting for both of us to go through these screenshots together and talk about them.
Are you on your way now?
Not yet.
But there are a lot of things I want to do. I don't want to be rushed, and it looks like I'm going to have to be. And I want to go and buy the movie theater ticket way early and get the seat I want. We were supposed to do my hair today before we did anything.
Now, keep in mind, this is some of what we went over yesterday, but I just want to remind y'all, this is post-breakup. The list of demands, the amount of rushing that Amberlynn is doing with Destiny in this moment is post-breakup. Destiny is already dating someone new, trying to, see where that goes, and just keep that in mind when it comes to these messages, please.
Okay.
Why don't you want to leave yet?
I'm about to. I'll text you when I leave.
Why don't you care that I want to spend the day outside of the house?
I do.
You don't, LOL. You would have left already.
I do. Please don't.
Then can you just leave now? I've been ready and waiting like a complete loser.
I am soon.
That's what you have been saying for 2 hours now.
I am, though.
You know, when you are on someone else's time because you can't drive, you're possibly too big to be behind the wheel, you should approach things a lot differently. And let's keep in mind, Amber's grown here. These messages are from years ago, but Amberlynn is in these messages, I think, is around 26 years old. You can't drive. You can't do much of anything for yourself. And you still need Destiny to help comb out that rat's nest that you call hair. The approach should be very different. The fact that Destiny's still willing to help is a miracle. But imagine being this entitled, rushing someone this much when you're on their time. They don't got to do shit for you. You guys are broken up. They don't owe you a fucking thing. Maybe just the keys to the apartment. Wild. Oh, so Destiny is reading Amberlynn. Destiny's reading Amberlynn's part when it comes to this part, and Beck is reading Destiny's part because I think it'll just be easy for Destiny to not read her part. So, you'll actually the way you'll be able to know whoever sounds the most entitled is Amberlynn. That's how you'll know. I didn't even need to give you all that much of a breakdown. Whoever sounds entitled as fuck and unappreciative, that's Amberlynn. So if you hear Destiny sounding like that, that's Amberlynn. If you heard Beck sounding like that, then that would have been Amberlynn. Okay.
What is taking so long? If I wasn't responding to her on this, like very quickly, she was trying to call me and everything. And like, there's some of the times you can see where it took me a while to call her back. It's because Dana took my phone and like would either turn it off or just put it somewhere else because we were getting very annoyed. Then there you go. If you aren't doing anything and you know what I'm going through, you'd tell Dana you have to go. I just wish I understood everything better.
I'm sorry.
So Amberlynn is rushing Destiny from spending time with the new girl that she's dating and is truly expecting Destiny to leave her. It is wild to me. And I actually have a bit of a theory that I'm going to talk about later on in the stream. Just remember the dynamic and the rumors about how Destiny and Dana got together. Actually, I'll say it now. I think that's one of the reasons Amberlynn has really leaned into being a side chick so bad. Because if you really think about it, say whatever you want, Dana took Destiny. Dana was a side chick that became a main chick and was able to even profit off of the former main chick. Because let's not forget, Amberlynn was buying stuff, giving hand-me-downs, buying meals, all that stuff. If you really think about it, because I don't recall hearing a time where Amberlynn was so many different side chicks. But after this here, even immediately after this, she was involved with someone who was married. We know she was involved with someone who was married last year. Where did this side chick personality come from? I think Amberlynn wanted to somehow accomplish what Dana did. And she's been failing ever since. Unless this happened in the Crystal era and I'm not aware. But prior to this married couple we're going to hear about, which Destiny lets us know, was Amberlynn ever a side chick or trying to be a side chick so much? I really think this is what broke her, and she thought she could be like Dana. Baby, no. Dana is like Dana.
Can you explain it to me? Explain why I'm here waiting for you when we should already be hanging out.
I don't have an explanation.
Do you just not want to be near me?
That's not it.
You want to be around her.
Sorry.
Of course, Destiny wants to be around her. They're dating. And they're new. Listen, when you newly dating someone or getting to know them, you just want to suck them up. You always want to be, once that honeymoon time is over, then it's just like, okay, get the fuck away from me. Like, go find, your hobbies, go do all that. But in the honeymoon phase, you just want to be up under their skin. So yeah, it makes sense that Destiny would want to be around Dana. Why the fuck would Destiny want to keep spending time with her ex-girlfriend? Oh, you just want to be around her. No shit, Sherlock. They're dating. They're getting to know each other. This is like a very exciting time for a lot of new couples. Stupid.
We have plans though, Destiny.
I am coming.
You're completely putting me last.
Not trying to.
We aren't going to have time for me to do anything. Need to be at the movies at 10. I want to go to Target. I want to eat. It will take us an hour to get there. Like, what are you doing to me? You're torturing me. I would never do this to you.
I'm gonna be there soon.
You haven't even left yet, Destiny.
I'm really sorry. I am about to.
How can you...
Okay, let me correct this because you know what? You're right, and I forgot about that. Margot chatting. Casey said she was messaging married couples when they were together. One ended up being their neighbor, and they weren't interested in Amber after they saw her. I forgot about what Casey mentioned, so you're right. So I guess Amber always did want to just be that bitch. You're right. You're right. I thought I was onto something, but thank you for correcting me. You're right. I think Amber just always thought for some reason she could be a side chick that can end up being the main chick. That's wild. And again, we're going to revisit what happened last year because Destiny coming through and being messy like we expected definitely told us that Amberlynn, right after their breakup, was involved with a married woman. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Be really sorry if you aren't doing anything about it. You only say sorry if you're going to change what is hurting someone. You've become cold. I always thought the world of you. I never met someone like you. Kind, gentle, patient, understanding, warmest heart I've ever met. But now, look at you. I don't understand what has happened.
Amberlynn, I'm not being cold. Please stop making me feel like a shit person.
This is cold. It really is.
No, what this is, it's pure manipulation. It makes no sense for them to be going through all of this when she could just sit her fat ass there and wait for Destiny to be ready. Because it's Destiny's time. It's Destiny helping her, not the other way around.
Had plans that you aren't caring about. If you cared, we would be in Lexington right now.
Okay.
We probably won't get to Lexington until 7 p.m. How am I supposed to eat peacefully and then wander around Target in such a short amount of time? I wanted to spend all day with you. That was the plan.
Why do you want to spend all day with your ex? That's wild. The only scenario where I can think it's important I spend the day with an ex is if we share a child. Because, like you might do an activity together and, some people co-parent that way. Cool, no problem. Outside of that, what the fuck do I need to see all day for what? And, I'm not going to have time for that. Learn to drive then, bitch. Learn to drive. Learn to be independent. You know what's beautiful about independence? It's all on your own time. You're not waiting for anyone. It's a beautiful thing. Independence is beautiful. It feels good. And Destiny's nicer than me. Destiny is so nice. One thing about Destiny, petty as hell, mean, all those things. Don't get me wrong. I ain't forget who Destiny was. But in these moments, it's just like, bitch, you better than me. Not a chance in hell. I mean, can she fit? Like, genuinely, can she fit? And I don't know if Uber XL was an option. And just to be clear, the comment is, why won't you just take a cab? I don't know if Uber XL was an option back then. Because this was a few years ago. I'm not sure when Uber XL launched, like when they started doing like the minivans and the bigger cars, but that might have not been an option. Even more of a reason to, hey, take your health seriously. Amberlynn was at her highest, Amberlynn looked like she was maybe like a few cheeseburgers away and a couple slices of pizza away from a medical emergency and her having to be cut out of that apartment. No, out of that house when she was living with Ricky and Eric and them. So honestly, just a few mukbangs away, a few binges away. And it would have been firefighters getting her out that fucking house.
I'm about to leave.
You've been saying that for hours.
I really am.
Please call me.
No.
Why not?
When I leave, I will.
You just said you were leaving. You always told me you'd be here for me no matter what. You're proving otherwise lately.
I'm assuming when Destiny said that, Destiny was in love. Destiny was in a relationship with Amber. I'm assuming Destiny didn't say that during a whole fucking breakup. You know, when you're in love, you pillow talking, it's just like, we're going to spend our lives together. We're going to build all these things. I'm always going to be here for you. You're going to always be here for me. We're going to accomplish all these great things and build this life together. I'm assuming that's when Destiny said that. There's no way someone in their right mind would assume an ex where you share nothing together would always be there for you. That's crazy. Get help, please. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Sounds like a you problem. Thank you for upgrading to Supreme. If you're not already in the Discord, please, you have access now. Thank you, Boo, and thank you for upgrading. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, and I did see your messages. We do have to talk. I did not forget you. Let's get back.
Stop, please.
I just want to get out of the house and have a good time, and it's like pulling your teeth out. Have you left yet? Are you getting my texts? I feel really sick, and I am having an anxiety attack. I really need someone.
Now she's having an anxiety attack. When I tell you in this moment, I would have blocked her. Well, I probably would have blocked her maybe a couple of hours ago. But either way, in this moment, I definitely would have blocked her. Now, because Destiny's not moving as fast as Amberlynn wants, now it's, I feel really sick and I'm having an anxiety attack. Really? You really need someone. That means when Destiny showed up to that house, you better not be going nowhere. Let me guess, that anxiety attack is going to go away and then you'll be ready to leave and go run those errands and do all the things you need to do around Target and get your food, right? Because no, you're having an anxiety attack. You're not feeling good. You need someone. So the last thing you need is fucking food and Target or the movies, right? That's crazy. Imagine being this manipulative. Imagine. Again, get help.
Yeah, I was waiting for your call, but didn't get one.
Calling. I don't remember how she met these people, for one. And I don't know if that, like, I know that that's their names, but like, I mean, I don't know. She was talking to a girl named, and then
Hold on, before Destiny drops this tea, first of all, it's gonna line up with some of the things that Alexis has told us in the past. Before Destiny drops this tea, Destiny was clocked in, and I love that. Please stay clocked in. Amanda, first of all, I just want to say, hold on. Can I dedicate the novel to you, or would you be offended? First of all, why would I be offended? Absolutely not. But keep in mind, I am nobody. I'm just a chick on the internet. But if you were to, for any reason, do that, let me know. I will promote the fuck out of your novel. Well, actually, let me read it first. I take that back. I would need to read it first. I need to be responsible. Let me read it first. But if you are to dedicate any novel to me, hello, thank you. I'm nobody. So by all means, thank you so much. Like, thank you. But let's get back into, yeah, that's the thing, Rebecca. It's so disgusting. Like, I'm not saying there's any manipulation that's not disgusting, like it's all bad in some way, but it's just there's levels to it sometimes. And when Amber's doing this, it's just like, you're nasty. You're nasty. A nasty, nasty bitch.
another person, I don't remember like their pronouns or anything. They just went by. That's all I know. But okay, so I don't know if she was in a relationship with anybody or if she was single or like what was going on with that. I just know that like they talked a lot. And this was after me and her broke up. Like, this was very quickly after me and her broke up. So that's why I didn't understand why when I did go out hang out with Dana, like, what was the big deal? Why weren't you talking to one of these people? Because she was talking to these people right after we broke up.
Of course. I mean, that's just what she does.
Speaking of Amberlynn always moving on fast and sometimes having a whole rotation, let's remember what Alexis decided to drop on us last year. Again, I want to remind everyone these behaviors, they're years apart, but there's a pattern. So even though what Destiny's saying is from years ago, Alexis told us something similar just last year. And before we get into that, I just want to thank Arlo. Hold on. Arlo, welcome to the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EB titties, EB titties, EB titties, EB titties. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you also have access to the Discord, so get in there if you are comfortable. Now let's get to this tea that Alexis told us, and it sounds very similar to what Destiny just said.
Every time.
Literally.
Has she been trolled by other people like Erica thinking they were dating? Yeah. Her main one was Danielle. I mean, she was in love with this girl. And I can actually understand why, because she's incredibly attractive. This girl also said a lot of the right things that made Amberlynn kind of hooked. And she would do the inconsistent reassurance with her and be like totally in love with her one day and then like really all about her pre-existing partner the next day. Danielle has been with her current partner for, from my understanding, a decade at least, but they are not married. This was when I started to realize that Amberlynn does not care if someone's in a pre-existing relationship already. If she likes you and she thinks you're attractive and you say the right combination of words, she's going. Amberlynn also apparently gave this girl money. She has never...
You know, I never really paid attention to that detail, but not only are you the side bitch, you're the side bitch and you forking out money. Oh, Amberlynn is the dumbest of dumbs. I'm not saying it's right to be a side bitch. Listen, I'm not saying it's right, but you're the side. Dana would never. Bitch, take notes. You had a whole side bitch as a friend who stole your girl. Dana would. Oh, my God, has she taught you nothing? Gave this chick money on top of that. I am appalled. If I had pearls to clutch, I would. Oh, my God. The Lala Marie, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I'm sorry that you joined at such a time. I am in shock. Oh, ew. I can't believe. Amber, get it together. On many levels, please.
met Danielle or Abby in real life, or Erica.
Like,
I don't remember like how they met or like really anything about her. I just remember that she was talking to this person. But this is juicy. Okay. Was married. And
yeah.
also in a relationship with like an older woman.
I didn't share anything else.
Now, what Destiny's talking about is from years ago, and I just wanted to revisit Amberlynn once again dating a married woman just last year. Take it away, Amber.
Besides the fact that she was married, because that obviously affected me greatly. And I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and tell half truths. Like, I'm just going to say what it is, even if it makes me look bad. And I'm really anxious. I don't even know if I fully believe that it started as a troll. I don't know. Maybe it did, but the fact is, Erica fell in love with me. Erica was going to move in with me, and she is downplaying everything that happened, especially after February 14th when she asked me to be her girlfriend. When Erica sent me that video and I saw like that she was doing that like right next to her wife, like it was.
For those who don't remember the background of what she's talking about in this moment, if I am remembering correctly, and you can correct me in the chat if I am off a little bit, Amberlynn and Erica used to exchange, sexual videos and pictures and stuff like that. And I believe in one of the photos or videos she saw, I believe Erica's wife's slipper or something in the background. There was something in the background that was very clear that Erica's wife was around while doing this, while engaging in this. And for some reason, that was shocking to Amber. Amberlynn somehow was delusional enough and convinced herself that she was going to be the main bitch, and somehow Erica was going to leave her wife that she built a life with to go live in a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment wherever she's at with her pets. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it was the slippers, right? It was the slippers. Yeah. Yes, the smiley face slippers. Oh my God. How embarrassing. And to Erica's wife, sometimes I think about going back to that stream that she did, that embarrassing stream. I don't know what she thought she was proving, but baby, that this ended up wrong in so many different ways. So many different ways. And she really thought she was gonna get support in some way. And it's just like, no, you both are clowns. Well, all 3 of you are clowns. It's a circus. We're here to laugh at all 3 of you. Please know that.
It's like that's when I was like, we need to like actually have a discussion. We need to really have a discussion.
I forgot about this. Thank you, Just Jamie. And then she bought the same slippers. Amber needs to be studied. I forgot she bought the same slippers as the wife. And you know what that gives to me? Remember when Chantel bought that blonde Dee wig? If I lose you to someone, there is nothing about that person I want to transform into. But these two, Chantel bought that blonde Dee wig and Amberlynn decided to buy them slippers. Why would you do that? Why? Help me. Talk to me like I'm 5. Break it down to me. What in that scenario said, let me transform into the last bitch? Okay.
Discussion. So we actually made a plan of Erica was going to allow me to.
Oh, she bought them in 2. Lock her up. She bought them in 2 colors. I did not know that. Lock Amberlynn's ass up. 2 colors? Okay. I get it. She's the size of 2 people. There's no reason she needed to. Lock her up.
Ask her anything because she wanted to reveal the truth about everything. And she said, you know what? Fine, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay. And Erica was so worried with whatever I was going to find out, that I was going to leave her and all this stuff, that literally one day at work, she was freaking out and she ended up leaving work. She was crying. Like, I have never seen Erica cry. Like, you guys, I'm sure you guys have seen her. Like, she's this like muscly like situation type deal. So it shocked me. I'm not going to lie. So I was like, fuck, like this must be like actually kind of serious what she was about to tell me. And it kind of freaked me out. So we had it planned and we had the conversation. The first question I asked her was, are you and your wife actually in an open marriage? Or if she finds out that you have a whole ass girlfriend, is she going to feel betrayed? And she said, I'm actually not in an open relationship.
So Amberlynn decided to ask that question after getting in a relationship with a married woman. She didn't think to drill those questions home from the beginning when the woman said that they were married, she finally decided, you know what? Let's have some hard-hitting questions. Let's have this conversation after getting into a relationship. If 1 + 1 is 2 and 2 + 2 is 4, how the fuck did that make any sense? G, welcome to the Gold Cluster. I appreciate your membership. Thank you, boo. Buckle in, because, yeah, just it just doesn't make sense.
I have an actual real marriage, etc., etc. So she told me the truth about everything. And this was, so me and Erica first started talking in September. Didn't even know she was actually married until I'll say like a month later, maybe 2. Not really sure on the timeline there. But I didn't even find out that like it was a real true marriage until months after, like I would say like 2 months after we started dating. So I would say maybe April, April, May, somewhere around there.
Listen, I finally told y'all the tea. I'm single now, so I could have these conversations openly. Let me tell you something. If I'm into you and I'm trying to get to know you, I'm asking questions. I want to know if you was married. I want to know if you were married, what the fuck happened? How long were you married? Do you got kids? I'm asking you so many fucking questions as if you are being interrogated, but I'm doing it in a cute way. I'm doing it in a cute way and make sure my lips are moisturized while doing it. You know, I got to make sure I look cute so you don't feel so like attacked. But I'm asking you every fucking question there is. You got kids? Matter of fact, do you got a kid on the way? Because I actually dated somebody like that. I asked them if they had kids. Technically, they didn't. Come down the line, the baby's here. It's because I didn't ask them if I had the kid on the way. Now I ask you if you have a kid on the way. I'm asking you all types of questions. Matter of fact, where you at? What you doing? What do you like to do in your spare time? What's the last book you fucking read? When's the last time you had sex? Matter of fact, why are you single? And if you've been single for too long, why? Talk to me. Amberlynn found out that Erica was married a month after talking. Baby, I find all that out within the first week. You will know if I'm interested if I'm asking too many questions. If I want to know too much, it's a good sign. Talk to me. Let me know everything. I'm a nosy bitch. And if you got a chance with me, just know you got to accept all this nosiness and answer accordingly. The fuck? T, thank you so much for the super sticker, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, like it just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I'm doing it all. Margie, am I? Can I talk to you? Hey, listen, baby, I need to know it all. Let me know everything, details. Matter of fact, tell me the last argument you got into. How are you? How do you argue? How do you problem solve? Like, I want to know your communication skills, all of that. All of that. Let me know. Because I'm going to be honest. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's figure all this out from the beginning. Because we don't got to waste our fucking time. Okay? And if there's something you say I don't like, I'm going to tell you straight up, oh, I don't like that. If you want a chance with me, you're going to have to change that up. Just to be clear. You're going to learn to compromise. The fuck? We grown. We're not going to waste each other's stuff. You think I'm going to find out a month later you married? Please.
Like, I remember Amberlynn telling me that was technically like a grand person. Like I said, I don't remember their pronouns. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, how old is this person? And she was like, I think, they're only like 32 or, something. Like, they were in their early 30s. So I was like, well, how are they already a grandparent? Like, that's very, like, early.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, their wife is, like, I think she said that they were in their 50s or something. And it was, like, her kids from a previous marriage. And they had grandchildren together. And I was like, well, why is this person talking to you if they're married? You know, like
Wait, so
what
were
is
they
the-
talking like that?
Yes,
No
like
way.
talking. Oh yeah, and like
And she was a grandmother. Oh my goodness. Amberlynn, listen, and I'm not saying it as in like, oh, age or whatever. I've dated older. I don't mind that. That's not what I'm saying. But they a grandmother on top of that. They got a whole family married with grandkids. Their partner had children. This is a whole family you're stepping into. Children and grandchildren, and you still was willing to step into that. That is crazy. Do you understand how crazy that is? Oh, Amberlynn, you nasty, nasty. Listen, ain't no sneezes Jesus. Let me tell you something. And I'm not even kidding. When I was with my ex-girlfriend from the beginning, I even wanted to know if they parents had a record. I definitely asked her if she had a record, to be clear. Like, you got a pass? Tell me about it. Because there's certain pass I don't care about, you know? I used to date street niggas, so there's a couple of things I look past. So it's just like, did you have a record? No. Are you sure? Positive? Speeding ticket, anything. Nah, I'm clean. This, and that. And you know, she used to get in fights and stuff, but not everybody, like even me, like not everybody gets in actual trouble for fights. Like, tell me, is there anything? Robberies, any of that? Let me know. I don't like surprises. Actually, I take that back. The only surprises I like is ones that shine. A record is not one. A baby ain't one. A marriage ain't one. That's not shining. That's not shining. Mm-mm. I like my surprises to be tangible and shiny, sparkly, like my face, like my smile, sparkly. It needs to add to this, not take away. If your surprise turns the smile upside down, it's not a good surprise. Okay.
I want to say lived in like Arkansas or Texas or something. I don't know where lived, but I remember her saying something about like wanted to leave their wife, wanted to be away from it, but like didn't at the same time. Like it was like they were too chicken to go through with it. Like there was too much invested, probably, which it sounds like there was. And I was like, if I were you, I wouldn't get in that mess because that just sounds like a big mess. Like you're just this other woman to this married person. Like leave that alone.
Imagine getting dating advice from your ex-girlfriend who has moved on or is trying to move on and you are latching on to. A part of me wonders if Amberlynn possibly also told this to Destiny to maybe get her jealous or something. Because when I'm moving on, the last person I want to talk to about these things is my ex. I'm going to talk to my friends about it. Like, even me moving on currently, I talk to my friends about that. Why would I hit up my ex? I wish you the best, all that stuff, but we don't need to have these conversations. And damn sure won't be having it about a fucking married woman. Hello?
This is where I'm in the wrong. This is where I'm in the wrong. I stayed with Erica when she said that she was in a marriage and that her wife would feel betrayed if she found out. I stayed with her. And I stayed with her. I'm not going to make excuses. I know I'm a shitty person. I know I'm fucked up. I know I'm all those things. And I take full fucking accountability, 1,000,000,000%. And every day I felt like shit because of it. Every day. But I was like so twisted in my brain. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, Erica firmly made me believe that she was in an unhappy marriage, that she wanted to be happy with me, that she wanted to come move in with me. So how the topic of her coming to move in with me happened though?
No, Amberlynn convinced herself that she was important enough. She was special enough. She was that much of that bitch that a married woman would leave their life that they built with their partner to be there with her and move in with her. Please get the fuck out of here. It's like, oh, I'm not gonna make excuses. I was shitty, but you know, she did convince. Girl, no, you played yourself. You played yourself. Please be so fucking for real. Miss Lyra, Fish Lady, welcome, boo. You said it's your first stream. Welcome. Buckle in, baby. Like, Amber is a clown. A clown. Jeez, I just couldn't. Oh, Tia, you spoke too soon. You know she will be. It's not here yet, but it is included. You spoke too soon. If you think Amberlynn, motherfucking Reid, was not going to blame her BPD on being involved with a married woman, please, she did. It's coming up.
Was obviously we wanted to meet in person. Like, I don't want to sit here and have a long distance relationship for the rest of my life. Like, no one wants that. Like, that's weird. I mean, for a couple years, sure, like that's understandable. But Erica was like, if I come visit you, I'm not going to be able to go back. I'm not going to be able to go back to my life. And that's when I was just like, you know what? Why don't you just move in? That's what I said.
So I want to really break this conversation down. The married woman you're involved with is going to come out to visit you. And she says, hey, essentially what she's saying, hey, you decide, bitch. If I come out to visit you and stay with you, baby, I'm not going to have a home. There will be nothing for me to go back to. My shit will probably be burned down to the ground. Keep in mind, they shared that Life 360 app, so her wife would know exactly where she is. There's no work convention out there where Amberlynn is. There's no business for you out there. The only business that you would have out there is something you're not supposed to be doing. So Erica's saying, like, listen, if I come out there and visit you, I cannot go back home. My life is done. My marriage is done. And Amberlynn's response, we'll move in. Just move in with me. I'm just going to press play.
Because I really loved Erica, and I saw that Erica was very unhappy, because it's like, how are you going to fall in love with me if you're like in a happy marriage? My brain was warped. I'm not going to lie. And now that like I heard that it was all like a manipulation thing.
But she didn't.
Ooh, Daisy Player definitely clocked this. Amber has the same mentality of Chantel. If I can just get inside the house. That's the thing. Chantel, thank you for this. You are so right. Chantel is more the chick like, if I can get inside the house. Amberlynn's like, if I can get them inside of my house. If I could just get us under the same roof. Damn, these bitches need help. Oh my goodness.
And I know that they were having, like phone stuff. I know they were doing that. And she was doing that with, like,
So Amberlynn, what Destiny just said here, they were doing phone stuff. Amberlynn was also having phone sex with this married woman. Listen, I'm not knocking phone sex because I understand there's, everybody has their thing. Sometimes relationships are long distance. Say if your partner, is traveling for work for weeks at a time, or maybe they're deployed. I don't, different circumstances. I understand that. But at this point, I'm starting to really lean into that opinion that Amberlynn has had more phone sex than actual sex. Because I've been hearing a lot of phone sex stories. A lot. And you having phone sex with this married. What? And I'm not, I'm grown. I'm not dumb. I've dated people, they be like, oh, send me a titty or whatever. But you know what I be saying? 99% of the time, come see me. The fuck? I'm grown. I like tangible. I'm grown. I don't want to hear how you plan to fuck me. Come fuck me. And again, for anyone, I'm grown. So like, if that disgusts you, oh well, I'm grown. I don't want to hear how you can come fuck me. The fuck? Like, oh, let me see a titty. Come get the titty. The fuck? I get it. Some people, that's their thing. I don't get it. It's just not my thing.
I'm crying because I feel so shitty.
Don't.
I told Brooke I don't want to lose her, and she said maybe you should. WTF. No one wants me. I'm so tired of getting hurt.
You'll find someone.
I was trying to do the trash, and Rarity got out. He was outside for like 20 minutes in the pitch dark. I ended up getting her, but it's impossible to do the trash by yourself, so I didn't get it done. If it was just one bag, I could do it, but it's like 12, and I'm super overwhelmed.
Okay.
I do not want to gloss over these 12 bags. So Amberlynn had as much as 12 bags, and that is so specific. These are Amber's words. 12 bags of takeout. That's how much takeout that was just collecting in the apartment because her lazy ass wasn't throwing it away. And because Beck is coming to visit, she wants to put on this clean presentation. So she's asking her ex-girlfriend to come help her clean up the apartment and get it ready for the potential new partner. That is crazy. Really think about the audacity of you to think that your ex-girlfriend needs to come help you prep and put on this fake ass appearance that you are anything outside of just a dirty ass bitch. Let's be real. I mean, Beck found out almost immediately, but you're calling me to come help you get ready. Bitch, fuck you. And why didn't Destiny say, bitch, fuck you, clean up your own place? And I get it. Destiny was technically still living there and on the lease, but Destiny was mostly spending her time at Dana's. You're there collecting that trash. You're the one eating yourself to death. Figure your shit out. You expect. Have you lost your fucking mind? Yes, you have. That's the only way. That's the only way. That
Okay.
Was she expecting you to come out there and do it?
I think this is when she was preparing for you to come visit.
You hear that shit? You hear this?
And when me and Dana would go over there to, like, because this whole thing's on Sunday where she wanted to go and do her things. I was like, fine, we can do these things on Sunday, but Dana's going to come with us. I mean, that made her mad, but I was like, if you want me to take you to do these things, that's just how it's going to be. That's just what it's going to be. I want to say that it had been a little while since we had done that because we had gotten busy. And she was like, I want to make sure, the apartment's all together. And she was getting a lot of takeout food because she didn't drive. She didn't have a car. So she always had food delivered. And even though on Sundays, that was one of the main things she made me take her to do was grocery shop. And she wouldn't grocery shop for more than a week at a time. Like, I was like, why do I have to take you every Sunday to grocery shop and then do all these other little things that you want to do? Grocery shop for like 2 weeks at a time at least. No, it doesn't work like that for me. And then I was like, also, why am I taking you grocery shopping when you're clearly just ordering out to eat anyway? But there was, like, when we would go over there on Sundays to do those things with her, like, it would just be trashed. Like, all the takeout stuff would be everywhere.
Hold on. Jessica, shut the fuck up. She said, hold on. Destiny helps trap Amber's victims in exchange for shower cam footage. Shut up. I forget how much of a troll you are. Shut up. What is in your brain? Okay. We're getting back to this. Everybody. Focus. What the fuck? It's not funny. Stop. It's not funny. Okay, we're getting back to this.
She wasn't walking Twinkie, so Twinkie's stuff was everywhere. The cats, everything would need to be done for the cats. She was just letting it go to crap. Unless she thought you were coming over or what have you. Like, I mean, Dana saw all of that. She wasn't afraid to show Dana all that.
Yeah, I
Like,
had no idea.
She wasn't embarrassed.
I literally had no idea until I saw how the guest room got, how she let it get. Whenever we first
Just a reminder of the guest room.
got together and I would visit, there was this room upstairs where the litter boxes would be, but it also had an extra bed in it. And the litter box was just so, it needed cleaned so bad that there was feces on the bed and on the floor. And that's when I was like, oh my God.
And that was part of the reason I wanted to stay with Dana all the time, is because I didn't want to sleep in the bed with her anymore. But it was like I didn't have a choice, because if I slept in the guest room, it would be disgusting. She should have been taking care of it. But
Amberlynn hasn't. When is the last time Amberlynn has truly been independent and been able to take care of a place or take care of herself? Because this is the same things that Destiny and Destiny and Beck have been saying. Imagine the things that Feline can say. And to Daisy Player's comment, Lord, having phone sex while you live like Oscar the Grouch and need your diaper changed. Here's the thing. And I've thought about this. And for anyone who's going to judge me because I put thought into it, doesn't matter. You know, I like to think about things. So I'm going to draw you a picture. I think that for Amberlynn to be having as much phone sex as she's had, and her hygiene being what it is, and me knowing at the end of the day, like there's no way she could reach everything, I think Amber just be playing with her belly button and just be making up sounds in scenarios and just repeating things she's maybe heard in pornos. She would have to just be playing with her belly button. I think that's the one thing she could reach that feels similar, because I'm assuming it's, nasty in there too. So yeah, Amberlynn was just probably playing with her belly button and making different sounds. Do you see Amberlynn Reid reaching anything past her belly button? Be fucking for real. Just saying.
when
Right.
I was coming over, I was doing it because I would be trying to clean up so I didn't have to sleep in the same room as her. But it would end up being so nasty sometimes. It was like, if I did need to stay at my own house, I'd have to still sleep in the bed with her. And that wasn't flying with Dana. And I mean, I don't blame her.
Oh, Twinkie Star. Genius. Amber rides the counter. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, because she does have to hike her booty up. And she probably does the throwing back motion as best as she can, because I don't think she has that much, range and everything. She hikes her booty up on the sink, and then she, I see where you're going. Genius. I like when you guys add to what I'm saying. Thank you. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. Chantel's unflicked bean. Chantel's unflicked bean. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I mean, Amber got one too, if we're being honest. Just saying. Jessica Messica, thank you for the super sticker. No, not smear play. Smear play. You guys are disgusting. Oh my God, you are my people. Okay. You are my people. No, hold on. Heinous Mrs. Jesus. Good evening, Miss. Sorry, hold on. Good evening, Miss Gold. This is Raj from Spectrum Customer Service. I have called to collect your router from your home. Please send it back immediately before we come and get it. The minute I saw the Spectrum, I knew what it was. Listen, my router is to stay intact, okay? Dee Dee's Hot Dumpster Fire, thank you for the super sticker. Y'all know low-key some of y'all was thinking it too. Don't do that. Y'all was thinking it too. Like, how is it that, she having a whole lot of phone sex, which with not a lot of range, not a lot of options. Come on. Like, there's only so much you could play with your nipples. I'm just saying. Let's get back.
So that's why I ended up staying with Dana more than anything. And that's probably why she's assuming I like moved out. But it was because I was barely staying home, because who wants to stay home with that? And then when do you plan on coming over to do the trash? This is the only thing I need help with. Oh, and I need help with hanging paintings. That's it. I did everything else by myself.
One of the days I take you.
I know you don't have to care about me, but I still care about you, and would help you if you needed it. Blank and blank.
So this whole thing, because again, she needs Destiny to move on her time. I know, you don't have to do these things for me, but if you needed my help, I would be there for you. Well, guess what? You can't. Amberlynn quite literally cannot be there for anyone. She's damn near immobile, can't drive. She's useless as fuck, needy as fuck, manipulative as fuck, and throws everything that she does right back in your face. So this whole idea of like, if you needed me, I would be there. Okay, outside of money and a money transfer, how can you be there for someone? Please answer quickly. Exactly. Fuck out of here. Please be for real. Silent crying barista, welcome to the welfare fund. Ready, set, EBTs, EBTs, EB titties, EB titties, EB titties, EB titties. You know why I get nervous when I do it? Because there's always a few people in chat who will be like, it's my first stream. And then someone joins the welfare fund and I'm sitting here shaking my titties and it's just like, well, welcome. Thank you for joining.
Literally won't help me with shit. I feel like I am trapped. It is scary as F.
Because you aren't the responsibility, and you're not mine neither.
So Amberlynn saying she feels like she's trapped. Yes, you're trapped in a huge body, one that you will not turn around. It is her responsibility. So yes, being trapped, and that's genuinely, to be real, that is how you feel. And I always repeat this, but I have new viewers. I used to be over 400 pounds. So imagine adding 200 pounds to that. And I felt trapped at over 200 pounds because I was pretty much housebound. I couldn't walk more than 2 blocks. I was a prisoner in my own body and I had only myself to blame. And it sucked. It sucked to not be able to do things with your friends, to not be able to really enjoy life. You were just, at least for me, I was sitting at home watching people enjoy their lives. That's when I really got into reality TV, because I was sitting there watching people live their lives because I ate myself to a place that I couldn't do shit. Do you know how much it sucks to only be able to walk a couple of blocks? And then I used to get the steroid shots on my back, so that added maybe 2 more blocks. That's nothing. Am I grateful to the medical team that took care of me? Absolutely. And it's nothing to do with them. But truly, it came down to I had to lose the fucking weight. I couldn't stand long to fucking wash the dishes. Taking a shower, I would damn near sweat taking a fucking shower. Do you know how crazy it is to sweat taking a shower because you're struggling to stand for so long? Yeah, I used to go through that. Dumb as fuck. Ate myself to that place. But it was only me to blame. Useless for the most part. Couldn't do shit. That's why I had a cat. You think I could have a fucking dog at over 400 pounds? There was no way. Who was walking that dog? Dogs need to be walked more than a couple of blocks. It sucked, but that was my reality. Sweary, thank you so much for joining the Gold Cluster. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. But it sucked. It is what it is. So it's just like, yeah. You get so much of your life back. That's why, and I don't mean it to be dramatic, but when like say people who don't like me or whatever, they're like, oh, you'll eat your way back to 400 pounds. I promise you, if I was to ever, and it won't happen, but if I was to ever eat myself back to over 400 pounds, I'd throw myself in front of a Mack truck before I live that life again. Because I remember what that life was. I remember what it was. It sucked. My mental health was, couldn't even describe it to you. I'll throw myself in front of a Mack truck before that happens again, before I live that life again. I love traveling. I was in Mexico last year. I'm going to be in Puerto Rico this year. It was supposed to be Jamaica, but we switched it up. I'm going to be in Puerto Rico this year. I love traveling. I love knowing, you know what? Y'all want to just go to Miami for the day? We take a quick 3-hour drive. We could go to Miami. Me and my friends have literally done that. We planned it out. We go to Miami on a weekend and we come back the same day just to eat some Cuban food. I know, some fat shit, but still. I love that. I love to be able to do shit myself. I love to be able to stand there and wash my own fucking dishes. I love to be able to get down on my knees and clean the baseboards. At over 400 pounds, I wasn't living a fucking life. I was sitting on a fucking couch, watching TV and just eating food, miserable as fuck. People hit me up, hey, you want to do this? No, I can't. If it includes walking, I can't. And it sucks. I did it to myself. But let's get back into it.
I can't be running you around all the time after this week. I'm done for a while. You'll have to figure it out for yourself.
So you won't be taking me grocery shopping at all after this week? Can you imagine if this was the other way around?
Amberlynn, you're 26 years old. Act like it.
And you know how old I was? 20. I couldn't
Oh,
even. No, I was 21.
Amberlynn was acting like this at the age of 26 and Destiny was 21. Let that sink in.
I had just turned 21 though. I do everything for myself. I just don't have a car, Destiny. What WTF do you expect from me?
learn how to drive. You don't want to spend that kind of money on a car. Your credit is crap. You'll have to buy one flat out or go to some crap hole place that doesn't check credit and get some scrap. My car is fine, but like you said, don't want to do it. That literally offended me.
You know what's so crazy, Robin? Yo, I didn't even know there was an age gap between Amber and Destiny. I found out during this collab there was an age gap. I thought the age gap was between Casey and Amber. I actually didn't know there was an age gap between Destiny and Amber. I thought at most like one, maybe two. I thought they were pretty much the same age. Didn't know there was an age gap either. Wild.
She wanted my car for so long and then she just like up and changed her mind.
Oh my
Offended
gosh.
you? WTF. All you ever do is offend me. You're so damn rude to me. Why would I want to buy your car off of you after the way you treat me? What does buying a car have to do with the way I treated you? All I ever do is stick up for you, give you extra money, and still ignore the fact that you disrespect me constantly. If Becky's family member has her baby this week, we aren't hanging out this weekend. I'm just hoping she doesn't have her baby yet. I'm seriously so effing sad.
That is so awful that she was not wanting my great nephew to be born.
I want to really focus on that. And I'm going to read it. Even though Destiny just read it, I'm going to read it again. If Beck's family member has the baby this week, we aren't hanging out this weekend. I'm just hoping she, meaning Beck's, I believe, sister, doesn't have her baby yet. I'm seriously so fucking sad. What? There's a potential newborn baby coming into this world. And if I'm remembering correctly, Beck's great nephew. And Amberlynn was hoping the baby wouldn't be born that weekend so that she can spend time with Beck. Get help. That sounds so fucking crazy. Imagine wanting a baby to overcook. Keep in mind, Beck's going to tell you that the baby was actually overdue already. But because she wanted to spend time with Beck, and of course, Beck is going to prioritize their family and a newborn, Amber was hoping the baby wouldn't be born. Jesus. It's like, I shouldn't be surprised, but then sometimes I am because it's like, like, do we expect these things from Amber? Sure, but even when you hear it, it's just like, bitch, what? And again, these are her words. Weiju, I hope I said your name right. Welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. You have access to the Discord. Get in there if you are comfortable. Like that, Lewis, empath. Like, Miss Connie, Horrible is actually like describing it kindly. That's such a fucked up thing to say and to think. Imagine thinking it and also thinking it's okay to type it out and send to someone. Like, I know she's not okay, but I still want to be like, are you okay? Bitch, are you dumb? Hey, like, you can't, Rebecca, you really can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. These are her words. Now, remember, right? These messages are from years ago, and I'm making connections to patterns as, recently as a few months ago. So I want you to think about this here. Amberlynn wishing a baby isn't born in that moment so she can spend time with Beck, right? Now, I want you to remember and picture now Amberlynn being in a relationship with a whole ass mother who's responsible for a child. Imagine how that attitude would translate into that type of relationship. I can't speak on the type of mother Tommy was. I can't speak to any of that. We didn't see any of that. I don't give a fuck what people are looking up. Like, y'all doing too much. So imagine Amberlynn now being in a relationship with someone who is a parent, whose main priority needs to be their child. I could only imagine what those arguments could have possibly looked like, especially if Tommy was a very active and involved mother. Ziploc Pinky Jean, thank you so much for joining the Welfare Fund. Ready, set, EBTs, 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 EBTs. Thank you for joining the Welfare Fund. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. Like, oh, Lee, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Listen, don't throw tomatoes at me. Lee told me, let's take a break because y'all didn't run them likes up. There's about 1,500 people in chat, only 419 likes. Thank you, Lee, for letting me know. So therefore, y'all did it to yourselves. I'm just making sure that we understand. Y'all could have stopped this. If y'all all had a choice. Just like Amberlynn had a choice in sending out those text messages, y'all had a choice to like this stream. And look at where it got y'all. I don't want to hear nothing. We'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up. Life doesn't wait, you can see it and waste away. I'll be with you always, you don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you at the I'll be with you always, you don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
I don't make the rules. Not me seeing us say everybody dislike. Don't forget to dislike the stream. It's okay. We made it through. Did you die though? Did you die? Let's It was someone calling Lee the feds for me. They called Lee the feds. Let's get back into it.
Literally, because it was right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Like,
freaking crazy.
That's so offensive, though. Like, why would you like? I don't know how far along she was, but why would you want her to take longer to have a baby? Like, that's miserable.
I know. He was already overdue anyway.
Oh my god.
I don't care, Amberlynn. Holy, quit caring about yourself for 1 minute. I don't.
You know that's impossible. Destiny just asked Amberlynn to do the impossible. Quit caring about yourself for 1 fucking minute. Imagine asking Amberlynn Reid that.
I don't feel good today. I'll do it next time you are home.
I never care about myself. That's the problem.
Yeah, okay. Nothing with you is easy, by the way. You've always got to be complicated. I'm tired of dealing with you.
I'm sorry. Not trying to be complicated. If I could do it by myself, I would have already had done it. I only ask for help when I truly need it now. Other than that, I try not to bother you. Yet I gave you $20 for your birthday. I'm not that bad, Destiny.
And this is why you don't accept help or borrow money from certain people. Because Destiny's not moving the way Amberlynn wants her to move, she's throwing in her face a whopping $20 that she gave her for her birthday. Amberlynn, the world doesn't revolve around you. Pump your brakes. Well, I can't be that bad. I gave your ass $20. Really, bitch? Again, not everyone should be out here helping people because we have people like fucking Amberlynn. Oh my goodness. Ronnie, thank you for upgrading to the Supreme. Thank you so much. You now have access to the Discord. If you are comfortable, get on in there. Oh, another thing about the Discord. I should mention, as you guys know, like I stream Amberlynn's members only streams on Tuesdays, but tomorrow night specifically, because the Real Housewives of Atlanta has already been out and I'm a little bit behind, and I think tomorrow's the 3rd episode. So after tomorrow's stream that I do on YouTube, we'll be going into the Discord to catch up on all 3 episodes and the newest episode of Erica Mena's dating show. So if you are into Housewives, or if you're not into it, check it out. You never know. But there's a few people that got into like the Zeus shows, so that actually makes me happy. So the point is we watch things outside of like the girls. I just love reality TV. Some messy, some not so messy. But yeah, we'll be catching up on the Real Housewives of Atlanta tomorrow. I am so surprised. Jordan, for those who don't know, Jordan in my Discord is my Bravo queen. And the fact that she hasn't dragged me yet, and we're about to hit episode 3 of Housewives of Atlanta. Thank you, Jordan, for showing me grace. We will be catching up tomorrow. we'll be catching up tomorrow. So if you're into that or whatever, we also watch those things in Discord as well. So yeah, we're gonna have a full season because when baddies start up, we're gonna start on that. We still have to catch up on. Is it Beverly Hills? I think it's Beverly Hills. Either way, we got a lot to catch up on.
Whoa, $20. Not saying I don't appreciate it, but I'm struggling. I only asked for more so I could do my credit card payments and have some gas. That way I could buy myself something. But no, that 20 is going to gas and nothing else. Just leave me alone. When doesn't go your way, you act like a 3-year-old about it.
I'm sorry that I'm not bathing you in money. I was going to give you more money for taking me to Verizon, and on top of that, give you my phone.
I was just going to ask for gas money and a new case for it.
And I probably would have done that.
I just can't do it today.
That was a whole thing. And so, like, we kept being on the fence about it.
This is important. This is where we go into Destiny struggling with, the New Year's plans for her and Dana. And we're going to go into how that conversation went with Amber. Keep in mind what they're about to read is actually a group chat. And then we're going to go into the video that Amberlynn was filming around the time that she was sending these fucking messages. A digital footprint does not age well for Amberlynn Reid. Bella, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Gold Cluster Boo. I appreciate you. Pay attention, everyone.
Because I was like, I mean, we could go hang out with them. And it was New Year's, and it was the first New Year's, like, since my mom had passed. And
Right.
I'm glad that we ended up going to JC's. Like, not that I didn't want to hang out with y'all, but, I mean, Amberlynn's not the greatest person to be around. So, I mean.
Yeah, I know that. I get it.
I went to JC's, and she actually surprised me. She had got my mom a birthday cake and had me blow out the candles on it. And, like.
That is so sweet. So the plans, because, Destiny wasn't quite sure, it was either possibly hang out with Beck and Amber or hang out with a friend who I believe was a coworker by the name of JC. And this is what Destiny's describing. She chose to go to JC's house, and JC was actually so thoughtful and got like a birthday cake for Destiny's mom who's passed. So put thought into it. So thankfully, Destiny did go there because the plans that Amberlynn had was to just pig out. Even though Beck, which you will see, Beck was trying to also be thoughtful and considerate and said that, they would cook for everyone. But no, Amberlynn just wanted to order out and pig out. Let's go into it.
Everything. Like, she had this whole thing planned, so I'm really glad I didn't, like, bail. And then, like I said, that's like my best friend now. Like, she is one of my best friends, like the best. So not too mad about it. So like I've had all of that going on that we weren't telling anybody about. And then this is when Amberlynn would not leave us alone about wanting to hang out all the time. She's been having just a really hard day since it's Mindy's birthday.
This is Destiny writing in the group chat, letting Amberlynn know that Destiny's having a hard day because, it's Destiny's mom's birthday and, she's passed. Keep that in mind.
If she decides she wants to go home, then that's okay with me. Whatever keeps her happy today, really.
I get that, but it makes me feel pretty shitty. I personally don't mind spending the day with just Beck, obviously.
That was Amber's response. I get that, but it makes me feel pretty shitty. I personally don't mind spending the day with just Beck, obviously. So Dana just wrote in the group chat, she's been having just a really hard day since it's, Destiny's mom's birthday. If she decides she wants to go home, then that's okay with me. Whatever keeps her happy today, really. And Amber's response is, I get that, but it makes me feel pretty shitty. Bitch, it's not about you. This girl lost her mother. She's having a hard time. But no, it makes me feel pretty shitty. Bitch, fuck you and your feelings.
Sure, she isn't intending to do that. I'm sorry if it makes you feel that way. I can understand.
But I
Yeah.
wish Destiny would be a bit more upfront about her feelings and thoughts.
She wished that Destiny, the one who is going through the motions of not feeling well, of being down because her mother's gone, I wish Destiny would be more upfront about her feelings. I think Dana made it very clear she's having a hard fucking time.
Yeah, I get that.
Just let Destiny know we love her. I had a hard time on my mom's birthday too. And if y'all decide to come, I'll cook dinner.
Or we can order something to eat, LOL. It's literally the 31st. I want to pig out. Okay, I'm going to be honest. We want you both here. I just got done bawling my eyes out because I'm scared for my health. I'm so sad. I need you guys. I need to laugh. I need to have fun. Please come.
So welcome to
I'm going to be honest. I need you here. I'm scared for my health. I'm scared for all these things. Even though I know you just explained that you're struggling, I'm going to sit here and tell you all the things that I need. I'm going to sit here and explain to you how it's about me. I need to be the priority. I need to be centered in this moment, even though you are struggling to grieve because you lost your mom at the age of fucking 21. I'm still going to sit here and make it about me and my feelings and my health and my needs. Amberlynn is living the life she deserves. Now let's get into what Amberlynn was, filming around this time. Amberlynn just wanted to pig out, right? She just wanted her friends to come over, make it all about her, and just pig out. Let's see what Amberlynn was filming within those hours of sending those messages. Remember, she's filming this New Year's Eve. Those messages were going out New Year's Eve. She ended up posting this New Year's Day. So she's literally filming this around the time of sending those selfish, self-centered, and ridiculous messages to Dana and Destiny in the group chat.
the first video of 2021. So we're gonna do a little talking. I know you guys are probably like, really, the first video is a mukbang? I'm going to explain why. So let me show you my food first and let's talk. You guys, I hope this setup is okay for now. All right, so I don't know like the name for everything, so I'm just gonna describe it. We have some soy sauce. Okay, so this is a tofu and I don't know, it's like a tofu.
I did speed it up 2x speed because she's just going over the food. But yes, Pat Ray, let's see how scared for her health she really is, right? She's going to explain the food again. This portion just in 2x speed. I just wanted to get through it fast. So let's see how scared Amberlynn was for her health. Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Situation. Looks like that. I'm just gonna like lay everything out. We also have some sushi, obviously. Oh, on top it says what it's called. Okay, so this is called a blue Connie. I might be pronouncing it wrong. This is called a Hotel Cali. So this just has crab, cream cheese. There's some type of sauce. I don't know. We're going to try these together. Here we have some more soy sauce. Okay, so we have, like I said, I pronounced this wrong. Ebi, tamago, I'm pretty sure ebi is this. It's just like shrimp or whatever with rice.
Thank you. Thank you for that reminder, Oily. Exactly. Does that look like an anxiety attack to y'all? Does that look like she's scared for her life and her health? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Raven. She's scared for her health. You think Amber is going to focus on portion control? You think she's going to minimize her consumption? Why would you dare think something like that of Amberlynn Reid? Be for real. Yes, let's carry on. Let's see how scared she is.
Tamago, this is like egg, and this is a crunchy California. roll thing, some more sauce. We have wasabi. We have ginger. And that is it. Oh, it comes with this cute little like container moment. Oh. Okay, so I don't know how to use chopsticks, but we're gonna try together. I truly cannot believe that it is 2021. Okay, well, right now it's the
I truly cannot believe this big back bitch is sitting in front of this whole meal, and while doing that, we were unaware as viewers the type of messages she was sending out to Dana and Destiny. That's what I can't believe. She wanted to pig out. She's scared for her health. She needs her friends. But this is what she's filming for YouTube while being so terrified, while being so manipulative in messages to her friends because she wanted them to prioritize her for the new year. That's what I can't believe. Crazy.
31st. That's why I'm like sparkly and glittery. I'm wearing this beautiful dress because it's New Year's Eve.
I will give her that. The dress did look beautiful. It looked nice on her.
So, yeah. I'm gonna pour my soy sauce in this little thing right here. 2020 has been no bueno for everybody in the world. It's just been so crazy. And it's like the fact that I was diagnosed with like cancer. It's just too much.
A reminder, Amberlynn being so upset that strangers online are making a mockery of her cancer. Remember, Amberlynn at this point had beat cancer for the most part that we know of at least, still wasn't taking her health seriously. Keep in mind, one of the biggest causes for the type of cancer she had has to do with morbid obesity, has to do with her lifestyle. And she still wasn't changing a damn thing. And let's not forget, in those messages, even after eating all this, she had every intention to pig out that night. Pig out further than she's doing here.
So, why am I filming a mukbang? Starting in 2021, I want to have like a schedule. I want to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is what I want to do for now. Fridays, I want to be dedicated to food. Mondays will be a weekly vlog. Wednesdays will be a weight loss moment. I figured, why the heck not? Those are my 3 favorite videos to film.
Now, to follow up with just Jamie's comment, oh my God, nothing has changed. This is actually what I think her new schedule is going to be. For those who don't know, Amberlynn's been teasing this new schedule that she's going to come up with when she returns with her video on Monday. I think this is the schedule she'll be having: Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. What those video styles will be, who knows? But I think that's just what she's going to do. Amberlynn doesn't actually change anything. She doesn't actually improve. She just repeats, which is why people claim she's in these cycles, because she essentially is. So we'll look out for that Monday video when she announces the new schedule. But let's not be too surprised if the new schedule sounds very similar to this: Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. It's not that she's improving her content. It's not that she's improving her editing, or maybe even hiring someone to help with editing. Why not? She has the money. It's not that we'll be hearing or seeing these improvements. It's just going to be another schedule. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably sound just like this.
I enjoy sitting down, eating, and talking. I will never order a meal strictly for a mukbang.
I don't believe that. I understand she eats a lot. She's going to eat food either way, but I do not believe she's never ordered food strictly for a mukbang. I don't believe that.
This is something I would order already. I love to vlog.
and my life isn't that entertaining.
You're lying. Like you
I just want to remind y'all, because we did think for a long time Amberlynn lived a boring life. It's just Amberlynn didn't bring that boring life to the surface. It brought itself to the surface. Because I remember when this came out, we're going to revisit this clip. I remember when this came out, all I thought to myself is, bitch, you've been leaving this in the drafts? This is the life you live in, and you giving us this plain Jane bullshit? Let's revisit this. And for the viewer earlier who mentioned Amberlynn not mentioning her BPD or blaming her BPD, this is the clip right here. Amberlynn never forgets to insert her BPD into the conversation every chance she gets.
You lied to your wife for almost a year about talking to me. You lied to me for almost a year about being in a full-fledged marriage that I thought was open. And then by the fucking time you told me that you're in a real life marriage, I was too fucked up to say bye.
Baby, I ain't never too fucked up to say bye to somebody who came out to say they were married. I've said bye to someone who lied about having a child. And I love children, but the lie was too much. I don't give a fuck. It ain't never too fucked up. I don't care how great the sex is. I don't care the life that we were building. It is goodbye. It is goodbye. I might gain a few pounds, because I'm gonna be depressed, eating myself out of house and home, all that shit. I will go through all of that, but I will turn it around. It is goodbye. You lied about what? No, Amber stuck around because Amber still thought there was a chance that she could take this woman from her wife. Because I promise you, it's never too late to say goodbye. You're married. You're what? Like in the court? Oh, say less. Say less. I don't give a fuck if I'm married with twins. Bye.
Like, it's wrong. Like, I hate more than anything blaming my BPD. But if anyone knows a damn thing about it, one thing, especially for me, is that I get a favorite person. I don't
Here comes the BPD. Take it away, Amberlynn.
know the clinical term for this. I should seek therapy. I understand. Erica was that for me. Like, she became that for me. So anything she would do, even if it would like hurt me beyond measure, somehow, some way, I would make it okay.
So filming a weekly vlog just makes the most sense to me. So it's not like super boring. I figured perfect time would be for it to go up at the beginning of the week. At the beginning of the week. So it'll be up on Mondays, and then I'll restart a new weekly vlog on the Monday. And everyone loves a good old fashioned Wednesday weigh-in. So I figured.
I mean, at this point, people just like it because it's routine and we know what to expect from Amberlynn. Keep in mind, around this time, because I didn't include the clip, I believe Amberlynn was around 526 or 28 pounds. As far as one of her most recent weigh-ins, I think she's around 510. So in the last 5 years, Amberlynn has lost around 10 to 15 pounds as a woman over 500 pounds. Let that sink in. Amberlynn has lost about 15 pounds in the last 5 years.
Let's include that too. 2020 was very up and down when it came to my weight loss. I was doing really good there for a minute, and then that stopped after my hysterectomy. I'm not making like these huge like goals of weight loss and setting myself up for failure. I'm doing things differently this year, and I'm actually pretty freaking excited. And tomorrow is the 1st, which is a Friday, which is not a weigh-in day because weigh-in is on Wednesdays. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh in tomorrow, and I'm going to include that in my Wednesday weigh-in, if that makes sense. And you guys know me, I usually have like, oh my god, a million resolutions that I want to do, and I'm just not doing it this time. No, I just, I want to do my thing. And I also want to do a mixture of what you guys like as well.
Doing her thing is exactly why she's living the life that she's living. That's exactly why she's in the body that she's in. Doing her thing, trying to be in so much control, is exactly why her life looks the way it does. Amberlynn wants to be controlling of everything. And in a way, she also thinks she can be in control in some way of other people's marriages. Let that sink in. Imagine being that much of a control freak.
You guys might not believe it, but a lot of you like my mukbangs. And a lot of you obviously like the weigh-ins, and a lot of you like the vlogs. So I'm going to do all 3. I'm tired of the mindset of just going to do weight loss, or just going to do vlogs, or just going to do mukbangs. Let's do all 3. Let's do this. Let's make 2021 so much better than 2020.
If Amberlynn was even a little smart, Amberlynn would just focus on weekly vlogs. Make a solid weekly vlog, anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, once a week uploading. Anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Actually put effort into editing. Actually put effort into buying some effects, having some transitions, music, all of that. Like, there was an idea that I had. I just don't know how well it'll be received. But I wanted to actually do a stream where you just sit there and watch me edit. And I believe it was Pulpy I saw do this. Pulpy Syntax, I think used to do this years ago, where he would sit there and like edit the streams and then I think come back later to react to them. And the only reason I want to copy this, and again, credit goes to Pulpy Syntax, is because a lot of people talk about my editing style and the effort that I put into it. And I want to actually show you why it takes so long for me to get up here, to show you my process, to show you how I grab the receipts. But then it's like, that's kind of boring, just sitting there watching me like edit. But I wanted to show you like my music catalog, like how, like, for example, I'm just pulling this up real quick. You won't be able to see it, but I need to see it for me to describe it correctly. Like, for those who don't know, I use Epidemic Sound, and I have, your notes app, on your laptop. I have a notes app for Epidemic Sound, and I have them categorized by mood and different video styles. For example, like when you guys laugh when I have the sad music, I have a catalog of sad music. Like I have tears, insensitives, mood child. Those are the names of the songs, and I'll play them. Like if I want to have a certain mood in that moment, where for the most part I'm making fun of the girls crying, I'll go to my sad catalog, and I have a good amount. Or if I want to add some dramatic effect to something, I'll go to the suspense catalog. I have songs listed literally under suspense. Like I have vlog, because at one point I was trying different styles of music. I have songs for commentary. So when you see my pre-recorded videos and you hear the music in the background, I have a whole list of songs that I feel would go right with me speaking, with my commentary. Like I also have random ones, and I have sound effects saved. Like I have them listed. My editing, the reason it looks the way it is, I'm very particular about my editing. I'm very organized, and I'm a perfectionist a little bit. So it takes me even longer because I'll go back and edit certain things and put other things in. Like when I'm editing, I put cards in to know, like, I want to put a meme right here. Like when you see me editing and I put a meme there, when I'm playing it back, it's intentional. I'm like, ooh, a meme would go good here. Or I'm watching something and then I'm like, ooh, a clip of Chantel saying this. I remember I have that clip. I know where to find it. Let me put a clip card here. And then I categorize it like the clip is like, for example, 90% better than people on YouTube. I put the card there, note it, and then know to come back. Like that's why my editing is so fucking precise. So when people are like, how do you edit? And I wanted to go live to like show you. It's very boring, it's very tedious, but it'll give you an idea of why like my content looks the way it does. Like the intro, for example, the intros to my live streams, right? The intros 9 times out of 10, I make them same day. I have them clipped and categorized in the original edit that I want it to go into the intro. So what I'll do is the next day or the same day that I plan to go live, I make the intro. My intros, even though they're anywhere from 8 to 12-ish minutes, my intros on average take me an hour to do, sometimes longer, because I'm very precise. I got to make sure I get all my members in. I have to go through the list, add you in because I type it out, add you in for any new members. And then I have to make sure everything looks good. I have to make sure the music's there. I have to make sure the meme hits exactly where I want it to go. That's how much work I put into my content. So that's why when people, and you can have your opinions, but when people had the gall to say I'm a lazy reactor, bitch, you could never. There's a reason my content looks the way it does. Do you have to put that much work in? You don't. But I like my content to look a certain way. I like people to take a lot away from my content. Even if you don't sit here like we're 2 hours in, there's so many people who are not going to make it to 2 hours. But you know what they might make it through? The intro. They'll get an idea of what it is that I'm going to talk about. They'll get a nice little compilation. I give you compilation. I give you commentary. I give you face. I give you all that. That's why my content looks the way it does. And that's why I was just like, oh, should I go live and like show people exactly what I do? I'm not saying you have to do it, but it will give you an idea why it takes me so long to come live and cover certain things, or why I'm always falling behind other creators. It's because I put a lot of work into my shit. So just saying. Just saying. But yeah, no, you'd be surprised. Hold on. You'd be surprised how many people have said I'm a lazy bitch. Don't get me wrong, the act of reacting and giving commentary, sure, lazy. All I'm doing is sitting here. But all the prep that leads up to it, please, bitch. No. One of two things. Either you a hater or you don't know what it is to edit, because there's no way you can look at my content and think lazy. You are out of your fucking mind. All those little the subtitles that I put in, the effects of the big words, that takes time. And I like that. I like the final product. It looks good. I'm proud of it. It looks good. It shows you I put fucking effort in. Like, be for real, you know? So maybe maybe one day I will do it. I just don't know how I would do it. I'd probably have to play music. I just think it would be so fucking boring. Just, all right, guys, now I'm gonna do this. All right, guys, now I'm gonna do that. You know, like it's just like, who actually cares about that? But there are people who ask. That's why I'm just like, is that like a thing? Would y'all actually be down with that? A members only live editing like my stream? Actually, let me do a poll. Thank you for that suggestion. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Let me do a poll. I'm gonna play this and then I'll see if you guys would be down for a public members only live editing session. Let me see.
I don't know if you guys know this. I'm a year older. Since you guys last saw me, I am 30. My birthday was on the 27th. Cannot believe it. It's so crazy. 30 years old. But my mental, I feel like I'm 17. I don't know what it is. I still feel so young. When I was a teenager, I always thought being 30 years old is gonna be so, whoa, old, blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you, I still feel that way. Like, oh my God, being 30 is so old. but I don't feel 30.
What's ironic about this is the fact that with her health and everything that she has going on, even though it right here, Amberlynn's 30, I think currently she's 34 or 35. Amberlynn probably feels like a 60 or 70-year-old. And that's not me taking digs at people who are older. The simple fact is, with the, I don't know if it was called biology of her health, but it's just the way the state of her health is. Amberlynn's probably twice her age. When it comes down to her knees, her mobility, her activity, she's probably giving more like 60, 70s. And even me, I'm not pretending like I don't fall into that. Like, I'm 36, but my body's probably giving more like 50, 55, because my knees still aren't where I want it to be. Am I a lot more active? Sure. I go on walks all the time. I can do a lot of things, but it's just for 36, I know I'm not doing everything I should be able to do at my age. So imagine sitting here being in your 30s and probably, again, in her 60s or 70s due to her health. Welcome. Welcome to the Gold Cluster. I just want to make sure I get your membership correctly. Thank you so much, Boo. Thank you for joining memberships. I appreciate you. But yeah, you guys take the poll and let me know. I'll do a public members only. And again, it will be tedious. I'll probably just get some good music and I'll talk you guys through some stuff and just explain to you my thought process when I'm editing. But if y'all down, I could do that. Joanna's World. Hey, Boo. Thank you for being a member for 30 months. Down for down for anything, even color pencil. Color pencil ASMR Thea. Thank you, Boo. Now I appreciate y'all. I just don't be trying to like bore y'all for real, because like I know not everybody's into, like, I'm into editing. I don't expect everyone to be into editing. Like, I love it. Like, I've talked about this before, and before I say this, I want to make it clear. I know I'm nowhere near this, but my goal when I step away from YouTube is to actually work part-time or possibly full-time as an editor for a creator. I love editing. I could do it all day. If I could be paid to do it all day, I would do it. I love it. Now, am I there? No, I have so much more I have to learn. Like, I hope one day I could be, on the same level as, Paige Christie. I wish I could be on the same level as someone like Turkey Tom, The Right Opinion, Primink, like those editors. And I know they do hire editors sometimes, but I'm just talking about the video styles and the ability in the editing. I hope to get on that level someday. And that's why I'm always buying little plugins and stuff. Like, you guys may not see it, but there's little things that I try on the side. And sometimes I'll see something in a video and just try to work it. There's times I'll see something in a video, try it out for like 2-3 hours, and I fail. That's truth. But that's just what comes with it. But just the excitement of trying it and trying to figure it out. Like, there's so many other things I want to do, and there's plugins that I buy. There's plugins I still have to buy. And I just love editing. I love it so much. And just the process of it. Is it frustrating sometimes when your whole file gets corrupted? Yes. I be wanting to die. And there's times I'll upload a video, right? I'll upload it to y'all, have it premiering. I'll be so happy, like I put my foot in it. And then there's a fucking typo. Oh my God. That happened to me. I think it was last month. One of the videos I premiered last month. It was a small I wanted to pass the fuck out. I said, I know you fucking. I worked hours on this video and there's a fucking typo. It's the worst. And I'll go through it several times and I just didn't see the typo. And I'm just like, it's so sad, but it's just like, I know it's first world problem, but it's just like, Shiza, welcome to the Gold Cluster, Boo. You are supreme, so you do have access to the Discord. Get in there, Boo. Just Jamie, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you, Boo. Thank you. Now you guys got me really hyped for this members only. Like, if y'all really down to watch, I mean, I'm here for it. If y'all down, y'all down. Let's get back into this.
Should I text my ex? Yeah.
This was the stream that she did a couple of days ago. And it will probably be one of the streams that we cover tomorrow or partially cover tomorrow. Because again, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow because these bitches are keeping me busy.
Fuck it. Let's all text an ex right now. Only if you're single. Only if you're single. Okay.
Again, she's in her 30s. She's in her 30s.
I'm gonna text an ex. Hold on. You don't know which one. What should I say? Wait, what should I say? It's time for dares. What should I say? Who should I text and what should I say? There's people that are off limits.
Of course, Feline is off limits. We know this because, the whole no contact thing. And we all know the main ex that she was looking to text would be Tommy. Because I don't see her texting Crystal or Casey. I don't see her texting Erica. Oh my God. Actually, do you think she was planning on texting Erica? Because the only people I could see her really texting would be Erica or Tommy. I mean, listen, okay. That's really what she should be texting a fucking therapist, but we all know that ain't happening. That ain't happening. The crazy thing is, Amberlynn will break up with a therapist 10 times faster than she breaks up with any partner that she has, and she's in any type of toxic relationship. She will leave a therapist before she leaves a partner, even if they wiping her ass, even if they cleaning up feces out of a guest room. Shit, a mess. Even if they cheating.
Angle, man. I think I'm crashing out.
A woman in her 30s.
Sorry. I just had a moment. I don't have a lazy eye. God, what else is wrong with me?
I mean,
Thinking of
where do we start?
Tommy. Oh my God, this can't be real. Like what?
You know what I noticed? I mute myself every single time I'm about to talk shit. Because the way I was just muted just there, it's okay though. What I was saying is she has to work up them tears. She's working up them tears because she has to think of something sad because she's supposed to be playing up this drunk act. And I said what I said. I feel like I get muted right before I say something slick. It never fails. Granted, I'm saying something slick majority of my streams, but that's not the point. It's just right before I really drive something home and then I notice I'm muted. It's okay. I'm going to get it out anyways. Back to Amber. Working up some tears.
So either I'm just young mentally or the concept of being 30 is so just like not real. Even Becky, like she's 30 now too. Neither of us feel 30 at all in the slightest. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I mean, I'd rather...
Here's the thing. Amberlynn's body probably felt, 60s, 70s, maybe even 80s. But she's over here talking about neither of us feel our ages. No, Beck was 30 here, and Beck probably felt like they were in their 40s because how much they were taking care of a fucking toddler. Beck definitely felt older than their age. They're wiping ass, cleaning after people, running errands, taking them here and there. Beck definitely felt older off of that alone. Beck signed up for a girlfriend and got a child. Let's be very clear.
Feel 17 than feel like 80. Like nothing against 80-year-olds, but I don't want to feel old, I want to feel young for as long as I possibly can. That's just me though.
I saw a diabetes commercial today that was really sad. I was like, damn, that's me with the haters. Oh my God, I look like I'm 93 years old. I just looked in the camera. I can't do this anymore. I need to go.
What? Future Mrs. Beck on Twitter posted this, and I had to run it back because I was just like, log off.
I need to go.
I think out of everything, my favorite, the ginger, obviously, and this right here.
And also, I want to know what diabetes commercial or ad she would have saw that reminds her of her haters. What was involved in that ad? That's another thing. What was the ad about? What would have that remind her of her haters? That confused me too. I was more stuck on her crying about looking like she was 93, but also, can we run that back? What about that ad made you feel like it connected to your haters? Amber sometimes just be saying shit.
Probably because it's like fried. I have already started, obviously, my weekly vlog, which will be up on Monday. Tonight, the ball is gonna drop. It's gonna be a countdown to 2021. I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously, there's like the conspiracy side of things, and then there's like the paranoia side of things, but then there's also the, okay, let's be positive. Let's go into this new year. And there's this TikTok I saw that said, don't touch anything. We're going to go into 2021 and don't touch anything. Like, no one touch anything. Let's just have a good year.
Loveless, you ain't shit, because I was trying to keep that joke to myself. Because when I originally said she looked nice in the dress, I wanted to say she was big enough to be the ball in New York, but I didn't do it. And here your messy ass come. Is she the ball dropping? Why you gotta be so messy? I was trying to keep that to myself. I was just like, no, I ain't even gonna do it. It's an easy, cheap shot. And here you come. Messy ass. Let me get back to this. Y'all so damn messy.
She was always wearing a mask when she was recording a video. And
the reason I wanted to play this clip is because of Amber's attitude in this video. And it reminded me of this clip here because we know it was so fake. She's sitting there messaging Destiny and Dana back to back, being, oh, my health, I'm all these horrible things, I'm feeling so down. But in this video that she's recording, she's just so lively and just so excited for the new year. And it just reminded me of this clip where Beck pretty much said, like, she's fake a lot in a lot of her videos.
She would try to make it to where anybody around her when she was filming wouldn't say anything that would make that mask come off. But during her live streams, you actually got to see a little bit more of who she is.
I know that, like, changing a calendar isn't going to change what's going on in the world. But I feel like when you think of certain things that have happened in life, you think of the year. Like, oh, I met Becky in 2017, or oh, COVID happened in 2020, or oh, I lost my virginity and blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying? So I hope.
Girl, what year was it? Because you said the other years, and this one you said blah blah. Girl, you know, around this time she's mostly having phone sex and playing with her belly button, so I guess it could escape her.
Hope that we can look back at 2021 and be like, this is when the world turned around and everything just got so much better. And that is just what I'm hoping for, because when I think of 2020, it's surrounded by horrible things that happened. But I do want to end this video by talking about the positive things that happened.
I want you to pay attention to what she says here and how fake she is. And that's another reason why revisiting these videos while having new information is so, so lovely. I enjoy it so much because I will listen to an older video like this, hear something, and remember a clip that I have recently saved. Let's take a look at what Amber's about to say, because it in reality it's pretty different.
I got to move with my girlfriend to a place that we both love.
Ooh.
And we have made our home.
They both love and they both have made a home. Interesting. It sounds like they collaborated on it, worked to decorate it together, make it a home comfortable for the both of them, right? That's what it sounds like. Okay.
And it has made our relationship stronger.
Really?
As for decorating, Amber told me before we moved into the apartment that when we got our own place, she would be the one to decorate everything and that I wouldn't have a say in any of that. When I asked why not, she said, well, Destiny never cared that I decorated. I think the only reason I was allowed to decorate the guest room was because that's where all my belongings went anyway. I know she didn't like my style, but she never asked for my opinion or found out what kind of decorations I would like anyway.
And it's
Does that sound like a home that two partners built together? Does that sound like they both were involved? Because Amberlynn's saying something completely different in this video. And Beck's saying, nah, I didn't have a say-so in shit. Okay.
just something about her and I together just is absolutely wonderful. Another positive thing is my mom is in my life again, and she spent over a month with me for a sad and hard reason, but sometimes bad things actually bring good, which is crazy. So that is absolutely incredible to have her in my life again. It's something that is so new to me because she's also sober, 5 years sober, and it's just a really freaking amazing relationship. My aunt is also back in my life.
I believe she's referring to the aunt that she lied about on YouTube about fat shaming her, but carry on.
We've always had a very weird relationship, a lot of ups and downs, and we would go so long without talking, but I feel like her and I both have changed a lot, and things are no longer weird. At least on my end, they're no longer weird, and it's just like an at peace feeling that I have when I talk to her. So that makes me really, really happy. Another good thing is, you know, like I said, sometimes bad things bring out good. I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had a hysterectomy. I can no longer have children. Obviously, we don't know if the cancer has spread, but right now, obviously, I'm in remission. And
and we fast forward 4 years from the date when she was speaking. Go ahead.
You guys, I wish I was joking when I tell you this, but the freaking CT scan weight limit was my exact weight, so they didn't want to like have me do it. So they're calling my doctor on Monday and I'm gonna have to do it at a different place, but I just literally cannot believe that. Like, I'm so, I get it, it's my fault, but like, wow. I really just want to figure out like what's going on, but it's whatever.
so
It's whatever. It's just cancer. It's something she needs. It's whatever.
far, so good. But I guess the positivity in that is the fact that I survived. another year. I was able to turn 30. Oh, emotions. The surgery went amazing. This is TMI, especially because this is a mukbang, but I no longer bleed every single day.
Thankfully, that means Beck isn't carrying mattresses from one room to another. It's, I'm sure a load off of Beck's back at this point.
So there are good things that do come out of bad, and I'm hoping that we can continue to say that when it comes to like COVID and everything that happened in 2020. I hope that we can look back and be like, that was a hard year, but look at where we're at now. I really hope that that can happen.
What's wrong?
She's hopeful. Things can turn around. This is where she is 5 years later, still handling issues like this.
I can't say. I'm just hurting. It's like, why everything at one time? Why everything at once? Why can't it just be like, you know what? Fuck it. All of it at once. All of it at once. So that I can heal and just improve. All of it at once. Because if I can make it past all this fucking bullshit, then like, I've been able to make it past so many fucking bullshits in my life. This is just another bullshit. That's all it is.
So,
Mind you, the bullshit in her life, majority of it was created by her own actions. It's just Amberlynn will always find a way to blame someone else for her own reality that she created.
yeah, and I also, another really big thing that I wanted so bad, and I know Becky did too, is that our moms did meet each other. Becky's mom did pass, and that has been really hard. And the fact that my mom and her mom got to meet each other and they both loved each other so much, it was such like a beautiful thing to see, really, honestly. And they bonded a lot through like God and stuff, and I love to see that. That was really special to me, and I know it was to Becky as well. So not everything was bad in 2020. There were good. There were good. So I hope that you guys can reflect back and look at 2020 as a whole. And I hope that you guys are doing okay. And I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I hope you guys have a great New Year. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Beck's mom meeting Amber's mom, I'm happy to hear the interaction may have been positive, even though that is coming from Amberlynn's. But me being the petty bitch that I am, I would have just wanted to meet Amber's mom to see who the fuck brought this creature into this world, who the fuck brought this abuser into this world that my child cannot escape. That's just my thoughts. I'm not saying that them meeting up and connecting was negative in any way, but I just know that would be my mentality personally. But here we are. Lexi loved each other. Code word for mutually recognizing Amber is a mess. Okay. At least I hope that was the reality of that conversation. Can we be all the way for real? But guys, we made it to 2.5 hours. I like that. See, that's one of the reasons I did enjoy taking off the super chats, because it got us through the stream faster. And let me be very clear, I appreciate all the support that I always get. But I think doing this more often would actually probably help. And I feel like I was able to engage with you guys in the chat a lot more. If I can stay going live a few times a week, then I could probably do this more often, because I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I did turn super chats on. So the only favor that I ask, outside of the fact that y'all showed up and showed out and engaged with me once again, I want to thank y'all. The only thing I ask when the stream ends, if you don't mind, just engage in the comments in some way. Let's push it in the algorithm. Because one thing YouTube don't like is when you're not making them money. So they're not going to push the stream, especially since I intentionally turned off super chats. So I appreciate y'all. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon / evening. And then I will be streaming in my Discord the shows that we have to catch up on. So it's going to be a day of streaming. Okay. So get caught up with your girl. Again, leave comments, engage in some way with the content. I would appreciate it. At least if you enjoyed it. Like if you didn't, then it is what it is. But I'm going to thank y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. And if you are somewhere else in the world, enjoy your day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for always showing up and showing out for me. Genuinely. Thank you for everything. Later, guys.
Amberlynn, totally understand. I have a lot of anxiety. I'm not trying to be cocky, but she literally couldn't get enough. Sorry, it's gonna be fine. Why would you lie about certain things? Like, you already look bad. So I just don't understand. Oh, am I annoying right now? Okay. Just when I was like knee-high to a grasshopper. What was that? Fingerlin did appear. Fingerlin appeared quite a bit. And I'm telling you, it's the best. Like, I love Fingerlin. Like, I vibe with her even. Like, my knuckles aren't dirty. They're just dark. You guys are being mean to my appearance. And I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. It's weird. It's creepy. Situation type dildo. Oh, we done invented it, folks. Situation type dildo. It's a situation type dildo. I am a lesbian though. I am. I'm very much I'm strictly clitly. Okay. That's all I want. Why? I'm a lightweight tonight. I'm not some like immobile freak. So that is a situation. Like I need to go to sleep.